Hi everyone, Crystal back with a video. I'm going to be sharing some projects that I made for a new pen pal of mine. Her name is Kayla's Crafts 830, I believe, on Instagram. I will link her Instagram down below. I know she does YouTube, but she said she's not very active on it, so I'll just leave her Instagram, and then you guys, that's where she posts like a lot of her projects. All right, so we agreed to exchange some Maggie Holmes goodies because everybody I know or most of the people I know collect Maggie Holmes. And so this is just during this whole lockdown, it's just a good way to kind of use up your stash and go through what you have and just create projects with it. All right, so I did a mixture of collections. I did Bloom, Willow Lane, and Carousel, I believe. All right, so first things first, this is my take on using Carousel, and I just did like a mini, like a miniature flip book, and I just used a bunch of the elements from the collection and tied it with this really pretty tool. It just says yay. I used the zebra chipboard piece. Then it says happiness is here, and then I stitched around that ephemera piece there. Then in the back I created like a little shaker window with this die cut from the collection. And I stitched a zigzag stitch on this piece and this piece here, or these three pieces here. And I love how that front cover turned out. It's pretty simple to me. But yeah, that's the front. And then the inside looks like this. And on this side here, I included a tag that I created. Let's see if I can get it out. So here's a tag. Again, this is using some ephemera pieces from the collection. I layered some of this trim, some of this Hobby Lobby trim, this ephemera piece that says celebrate, a little hot air balloon, and then another tag layered on top of this big tag that I have in the back with some of this trim here, or tool. And then here it just has the camera, like a belly band to hold this little tag in place like that. Super cute. And then this, I just did like a little, I don't know, like a cluster here using elements from the collection. And then here I included two like coin type little embellishments, and it comes out like that. And then this is just attached with the Velcro. And here are the coin embellishments, just using some bits and pieces from the collection as well. And yeah, I love how that turned out. It's cute there. Okay, try to get it back in. Oh no, I tore the paper, shoot. All right. And then this side is just another little cluster that I did, another scene cluster. And then here I just added some of these MFT bows using the Carousel collection. And then that's my little bag topper. Love that. And I just made like a little file folder type situation. And then a cluster in the back. So just a small little cute book that she can have to kind of represent the Carousel collection. So I love how that turned out. Again, super cute. Let's tie it back up because I'm getting ready to package this up. All right. And then for the Willow Lane collection, this is what I came up with. It's the 4-compartment candy box. This is the first time I've ever made it, and I resized mine. And so this one's bigger than the original. This is the original size. I believe this one's way smaller. This is like a maybe a 4-inch, I believe. Yeah, 4 by 4 inch. And then mine is like 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, which means, or which meant I had to make my own inserts for the inside. And I don't know, I suck at like my best friend has to help me figure out like dimensions and stuff because I just cannot do it. But this is Willow Lane. This is just a cluster that I created with some of the pieces from the Willow Lane collection, some of my favorite pieces. And then I created a banner here and attached these bows. Then I just spelled her name out, Kayla. And then mine has an acetate window so the pieces don't fall out. And then on the inside, I included some of these bride's bows in a different paper collection, pattern papers from the collection. And then I made her some of these rosette hearts. Super cute, different papers as well. Then I also made some handmade flowers from the paper collection and just a different, like different butterfly dies that I used. Oops. Then back here are the bigger ones, and I stitched the bigger ones. I just thought these turned out really cute. And I love how that one turned out, or this little project turned out. So I am going to be gifting this to her as well. And then, what else did I create? And then I am going to be gifting her this coffee cup. Again, first time I've ever made this coffee cup, and it turned out, oops, the lid's wrong. Turned out super cute. I put a glittered lid, and this is using the Bloom collection. I just used a rosette that I altered and added some pieces on there. Really cute. I made a straw, and then on the inside has different already created rosettes for her in the mini. I think I showed this in my last video, but I included 2 mini ones and then 3 bigger sized rosettes. So that's what's in there. So I love that one and how that one turned out. What else? I made this inspired Suitcase Stack. And this was inspired by Bambi's Mail. I'll link her tutorial for you guys down below. But I have been making these like crazy. I've made one in like 3 or 4 collections already. I've yet to make, Carousel and a couple other collections. But I just love how this turned out. It's so mini. It's so cute. In this box here, it has some chocolate and candies. And then this box here, I have some shaker Polaroids that I created using the Bloom collection. And I just love these Polaroids. They're so cute. I used some digital pieces, digital collection. I printed and cut them out myself, or used my Cricut to cut them out. And then this is just some beads from Michaels. But they're so cute. I just love them. And then here's the last one. So there's that. I'm gonna sit these kind of strategically so they fit like that. And then the bottom houses, if I could get it open, I'm at a weird angle, these bows that I created with the Bloom collection. I just love how these turned out. These are bag toppers. So I made a bunch of them to fit in this bottom piece here, like this one. So yeah, I made some of those. Let's see. Kind of just fit in there nice and snug. So yeah, that's this suitcase stack that I created. And then last but not least, and I just noticed this charm fell off. I gotta attach it back on. The charm fell off. But this book stack here that is inspired by Tony, which I've made these. This is probably my third one I've made. And these are just so fun to gift. So that is the back. And then here's the front. This is using Willow Lane. I did some stitching and paper folding. Love it. So here is this first book, and this is the front of the book. Just use some elements again, and I just love this because it just goes really well with the collection. This is using is it Buzzin' with Bees tutorial on the bead dangles. So then on the inside of this one, I made a bunch of tassels for her with some beads. I added beads to these tassels, and I just love how these turned out. This was the first time I ever made these with beads on it. So I just love how these turned out. And I tried to include some with like beads and these two without beads. So she can like just add them to whatever projects. So that's what's in that one. And this just tucks in there like that. And then this one here, this is the bead that's supposed to hang on there, but I guess I didn't tie it on right. But yeah, this is the front of this. Pretty simple. And then here is the inside of this. And again, I made shaker stars with, this time with the Willow Lane collection. So I used gold thread on some. Oops. Gold thread and blue thread. So just love making those. And then I have time to tie that. Here's the third book. This is the dangle. This Tony gave me these. Hey girl, thank you for gifting me these super cute little beads. I just love this. And then here's the front of this one. And then this one has some envelopes that she can alter herself using this same Maggie Holmes Willow Lane collection. So I love gifting these because it's always easy to just have stuff, you know, that's like, you can just grab it and decorate it however you like. So that's that. And then the last book is this one here, and this is the dangle I made with the butterfly. And then I put, this is there's a pear under here, but I thought perfect, P for panda. And I put a little bow in her hair. And then here I just did the pleated papers using some of the scraps that I had laying on my desk. But I did different sizes, like different widths and different sizes. So she can go ahead and alter that. But yeah, those are my projects that I created for Kayla. Kayla, I hope you like what I created for you. It was so fun swapping with you. And everyone, I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. And we will get through this. Talk to you guys later. Bye.